Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. The annual distracted driving exercise was held at Papillion-La Vista High School. We'll hear from the city's police chief about this event. And one of the teen volunteers at Sump Library is recognized on Advocacy Day at the Nebraska State Legislature. And a taste of the East Coast comes to Papillion as a new sub shop holds a ribbon cutting. Please enjoy City Happenings for the week of April 27th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The annual distracted driving exercise took place this year at Papillion-La Vista High School.
I think it's a great event because these things happen. It's part of the reality of the world that we live in right now. And, a lot of people experience these things, hopefully not firsthand, but they can watch this and actually experience it secondhand or third hand. And it changes some perceptions about the way teenagers drive and their perceptions about drinking and driving. And so it's something that every parent's worst nightmare is what we're going to see today.
This real-time, real-life exercise is invaluable.
It's great training for us because we actually think we're making a difference. Instead of just responding to calls, what you're going to see today is it's proactive. We're trying to affect behavior in the future, and they really enjoy that because that's the part of law enforcement we often don't get to see as the fruits of our labor.
Psychology is a key component of this exercise.
Life is complicated, and these situations, I think, that lets the public know exactly what we go through. The officers are going to have to control their emotions in this incident. They may know the people involved. Parents show up, and we have to actually deal with them as well. So it's very complicated, but that's the world we live in. And we haven't even mentioned that the firefighters that respond to these incidents and the police officers, they take these incidents, especially the ones where people are seriously injured and potentially situations where someone dies, they remember those things well past the actual event, and that impacts them personally. And so it's a great opportunity for people just to have a peek inside that world, and hopefully they don't have to experience it for themselves.
This also shows great cooperation and coordination within an organization and between different agencies.
It is exactly that. The response that we have to these kinds of incidents are collaboration. Fire and police, we coordinate our responses. We work well together, even though sometimes we may joke around with each other about our relationship, but it is a perfect relationship. It's very symbiotic, and it brings us together, and so we can work well in these kinds of crises.
Sump Library had a volunteer honored during Advocacy Day at the Nebraska State Legislature.
My mom, she said I had to get out of the house, and she said, "You love to read, why not volunteer at the library?" And then I met Kathy. We became friends, and it was a very good moment for me. I was very proud of myself.
Haley was skeptical when she heard about the recognition.
Yeah, I thought she was joking. I really did, because usually when I'm here, I talk to her, but yet I work at the same time, but I don't think of it as work. And so when she told me, I was like, "You're joking, right?" But nope. And then she started crying, and there I knew that it was true. I love Kathy and Mary and all the other volunteers, but then it's also like, I like looking at books, I like seeing the kids. It's fun, it's not work, it's just doing what I do.
What specifically does she do?
I either shelve, I do some filing in the back if she needs me to. It's really whatever Kathy asked me to do.
Volunteering truly has given her direction and a purpose.
If I hadn't come here, I don't know where I would be at this point in time, and I know the kids really appreciate it every time they come in. Mary reads to them, and they get a kick out of it.
She didn't understand the importance of Advocacy Day in Lincoln.
It was really gratifying. I didn't think it was this big of a deal until you got there and you're like, "Oh, well, looky there. Senators are here." So it was a really eye-opening moment. Everybody should volunteer, so at least you get the work ethic in, because if you go straight into a job that pays you, you're not going to have the work ethic. I would thank them for seeing and bringing it up, but I can't really say much because I'm not that type of person to just point it out to everybody. That's my parents' job. I want to take back a minute. It's fun. It's amazing people work here. It's just something that I would really love and do love to do.
Another new business chooses Papillion. We take you to the ribbon cutting.
We are very excited to have you here, and part of my job in communications with the city is I monitor our social media some. And boy, when Jersey Mike's got announced and the sign went up, I can tell you, social media was very excited about it. There were a lot of people excited, and I was like, well, we should go check that out. And I can tell you, from a planning perspective, you guys have picked a great location here. You are on the hot corner in Sarpy County. You have a great commercial subdivision here. Jay Lerner and his crew do a great job organizing these things. And you guys are going to have an incredible presence and hopefully do an excellent business. Welcome. Thank you, congratulations. Appreciate that.
Major events are on their way. Farmers Market, the Race Series, Starlight Movie Series, and the different music events at Sumter. Stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion, and there are lots of ways that you can do it. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.